attempt. Nope. And he's out. That's it for set. Oh no, he can't hang on. Still got a lot of time left. Make it. Oh, he couldn't hang on to the second cannonball. Oh, he couldn't hang on. I'm gonna explain that later. Oh, and jump to the second set. Nope. And he couldn't save himself. He had a very nice pace. Oh, he couldn't make it and couldn't save himself. Let's see if he still got it in him. Nope, doesn't. Make it. Alright, on that second bar. Oh no! He slipped on the jumping bars! Welcome to Ninja Warrior of Roblox. Today marks the start of the 13th tournament. Last time, 100 competitors attended the new 4-stage obstacle course. While 9 proved that stage 1 could be beaten, 8 of them were undone by the new stage 2. Only 1 could make it to stage 3, and while he performed well, even defeating the new cliffhanger, in the end, he was undone by the 3rd stage. Now, today a new turn begins with a brief redesigned stage 1, which features the rolling boulder, which is now its own obstacle. No quick transition to another obstacle. Then a new obstacle, the Conveyor descent. Competitors will have to ride down a downwards conveyor, jump at the right spot and time to make it to the dismount. Later after that is the bungee bridge, making its debut to this course. Just jump on as many bungee cords you can, each getting smaller and farther apart until you're past it. Another obstacle to make its debut is the flying chute. Slide down a slide, grab the hanging rope, jump to the net below the slide, and then to wrap up stage 1 is the new vine climb. Just climb up the vine and press the button to secure a spot in stage 2. In this tournament, our 100 competitors will have to conquer these 9 obstacles within the new 86-second time limit. Plenty in today's 35 competitors show us how this stage is done. Let's find out as we head down to the course where the competition is about to begin. Kicking off the tournament is actually not a newcomer this time around. It's actually a returning competitor, Mad for Lego 12. Making his second appearance. He made his debut in Tournament 10. He was one of the many competitors to create a fluff piece for that tournament. Didn't create one for this tournament, and because it was kind of a last-minute appearance. Well, kind of a quick decision that he wanted to compete. But anyway, he's onto the rolling boulder, doing very nicely. Got past the dome pillar. Oh, and he's out on the rolling boulder. He even has its own obstacle. It's pretty deadly. Next up is a newcomer, Epic Ninja Killer 1. What makes a Ninja Killer so epic? I guess it's the way you fail it makes it epic. I don't know, I don't care. Let's just see how he does. And he slips off the first step. He's out. Bad luck. Alright, next up is newcomer Noah Rocks 3. A female competitor who's been looking forward to competing for a while now. Now she has her chance. Oh, and she couldn't hang on to the 5th step. She's out. Good try. Now we're on to Perch 2, another returning competitor who made his debut in Tournament 10. Making his second appearance. Went out on the first obstacle in the last tournament, which is Tournament 10, and falls on the first obstacle again this time around. Just couldn't catch a break there. Next up is another newcomer, Colorful Boy 05. I can pretty much make so many color jokes right now, but I'm not going to because of the colors he chose for his character. And he undershoots the jump to the pillar. Bad luck. Next up is Nerf Jaso, also making his second appearance, though he made his debut in the last tournament. He went on the dome pillar in the last tournament. Can he get past it this time? He's doing good. Oh, he made the jump to the pillar, but then, well, couldn't really, I guess, try to go too fast off the pillar and then just fall into the water. Anyway, now we're on to 1 + 1 = window. What? 1 + 1 does not equal window. It obviously equals 27. What's he doing? Oh, he dropped his glasses. Oh, yeah, he dropped his glasses. He's gonna need those for the later obstacles. Alright, he found him. There he goes. Yeah, he dropped his glasses on that first step, so we had to go get him for the rolling boulder. Anyway, he's good now. That did cost him a bit of time, though, so he's gonna have to pick up the pace if he hopes to clear stage 1. because there's less seconds in this first stage than there were in the last tournament. No, last tournament had 90 seconds. But anyway, onto the hanging orbs now first. Better to do so. And he's passed it very nicely, and pretty easy too. Now he's going to be first take on the Vader set. Oh, he undershoots the dismount. Let's look at the replay there. He went for the speed teddy there. To make that work, you got to jump at the right time. He didn't do that. He jumped a little too early, and because of that, he undershot the jump. It was still a good try though. First better this tournament to make it to the fourth brand new obstacle. Anyway, now we're on to a regular flame kayak. I don't know how to pronounce that. I was gonna say he made his debut in tournament 11, made it to jumping spot that time, but didn't get anywhere close there this time around. Anyway, now we're on to I Love Cola 1, who made his debut in tournament 7 and competed in every tournament since then, except for the last tournament. And in his last 2 appearances, he went out surprisingly on the first obstacle, but he's passed it this time around. Anyway, this is also I Love Cola's 6th appearance. Yeah, passed the rolling boulder nicely. Handled it very nicely. Hanging orbs now, can he do this? Alright, catches on the hanging orb. Oh! He made it up to that orb, but then, I guess was trying to go for a running jump to make the dismount, but went too far back and fell off. Alright, now we're on to Makin's 889, also making his 6th appearance, and he is known as the Mr. Octopus of this course. Well, that's just what I call him. He's called that because in each of his appearances, he's fallen on either the first or the second obstacle. He was last seen in tournament 11. Alright, he's on the second obstacle. It's the occasion where he gets the second obstacle. Can he finally beat it this time and make it a new personal best? No, he can't. Couldn't quite hang on, and he's out. Following Makin's run, 7 more competitors took on the course, but all of them failed the dome pillar, most of which was seen either failing the jump to the 3rd step or the jump to the pillar. That means we've now had 17 runs, and we haven't seen the jumping spider yet. But I'm certain we'll get there. We usually do that in the first episode of these tournaments. But anyway, let's move on. Next up is Dakota 07, making his 2nd appearance. He is the alt of DeSantis 15. Yes, DeSantis 15 did not change his name from Dakota 07 to DeSantis 15. This is his alt. And he decided to make his debut to this course in Tournament 11 on an alt. Why? Well, don't ask me that, because I'm not DeSantis 15. Well, anyway, he seems to be doing nicely. He's on the hanging orbs. Can he get it past this? Can he get past him? No, he can't. It's a good try. Alright, now we're on to Spellmaster 94426, making his 3rd appearance. Made his debut in Tournament 11, where he failed the step pillar. In the last tournament, he failed the butterfly wall. That obstacle no longer exists on this course, so he has a chance of improving. Alright, he's on to the rolling boulder now. Time's definitely on his side. He's moving very nicely. Alright, he's past the rolling boulder, onto the hanging orbs. If he gets past this, it'll be a new personal best for him. And he does! This is a new personal best. He's going to take on Conveyor, and he makes it! Jump to the right spot! Now he's going to be the first to take on the jumping spider. Can he do it? He gets on. Oh! He made the jump, but couldn't quite hang on. Couldn't quite stick it. But he still did well. Definitely better than last time. Anyway, now we're on to BRL 06, making his 3rd appearance. In his first 2 appearances, he's never beaten the first obstacle. I think the last time he competed was in the last tournament. I'm pretty sure it was. But he's passed the first obstacle this time around, so already has a personal best no matter how he does. We like to see him do very well. Ooh, alright. Yeah, that's one way to beat the rolling boulder, is you're trying to, starts getting down the second track. You may want to jump, but you gotta jump at the right spot or else you'll just fall off. Just like BRL 06 did on the hanging orbs. Still couldn't quite get it. No. Next up is Bill Nye, the Latin guy. You're not original. Fail, 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 fail. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't say that stuff. I'm not that kind of guy. I know all of you are going to start saying that now, but I'm not that guy. Anyway, oh, slips off the boulder. Slipped off the front. It's a good try. Good try. Now we're on to the Cool 22, making his 6th appearance as well. He's got to at least the 3rd obstacle in his last 2 appearances. I didn't really pay attention to my notes. I don't even care anymore. I'm just gonna go with... how things fall into place. Alright, he's on to the hanging orbs. I think this is as fast as he's gone in any of his tournaments. You can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but... Anyway, he's on the Conveyor thing. Can he do this? Oh, no, he can't. Didn't make the jump. Now we're on to Winnie Promotions, newcomer. Alright, I know what you're thinking. Yes, I do. Go ahead and say it. You know you want to. Go on and say it. Don't be shy. Good. Now that you got it out of your system, let's continue. Alright, on the hanging orbs now. He's doing very well. Alright, now he can take on the Conveyor's ascent. Ooh, he's going for the speed technique, but didn't even get the jump at all. He went too far. Ended up falling off altogether. Now we're on to regular Ferrari Overdrive, making his third appearance. He failed the hanging orbs in the last tournament, which was his personal best. Mainly because, you know, in his first two appearances, he's failed the fourth obstacle. Because in tournament 11, I think was his debut, he failed the jumping spire, which was the fourth obstacle. And then in the last tournament, the hanging orbs was the fourth obstacle. This time around, it's about to be in the third obstacle. I'm pretty sure. And he seems to be suffering a little bit of lag. Oh, yeah, he's waving his hands in the air, waving like this, don't care. I said that wrong, but whatever. And he's failed. Good try. Still failed the fourth obstacle. That's going to have to be something noteworthy. Now we're on to this guy. You know who he is. He's making his fourth appearance of the course. He last competed in Tournament 11, and has never gone past the second obstacle. I just realized in his first three appearances, he's never made it past the third obstacle. He probably could have in Tournament 10 if he actually tried, but no, he decided to be a Wally. As you do. Alright, hanging orbs. Can he do it? Yes, he does! So, this is the personal best for him, I'm pretty sure of it, and he couldn't make it count. It was already a personal best when he got the hanging orbs, but whatever. Anyway, now we're on to newcomer Morjat 1951. I apologize if I didn't pronounce that correctly. Alright. Going at a pretty steady pace. Can you make it? Alright. Can I make the jump to the pillar? Oh, and he undershoots it. It was a good try. Now we're on to returning competitor Nightmare the Kid, making his second appearance. Returning, even though he made his debut in the last tournament. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh. Well, he failed the butterfly wall in the last tournament, but this time, he failed the obstacle he cleared sort of easily in the last tournament. But anyway. Moving on, we're on to Coaster Kid A, runner number 28. Wow. This went by pretty fast for just supposed 35 runs, didn't it? Wait, you're saying that we're not even halfway through yet? What do you know? Oh. Of course you don't know that. Anyway. Yeah, we are halfway. What am I saying? Anyway, rolling boulder. Okay then. Now we're on to Chivalry, making his fourth appearance. He surprisingly failed the first obstacle in the last tournament. He had never failed the first obstacle in his previous two appearances before then. But he's passed it this time. He's got his revenge. Now let's see how far he can go this time around. I think his personal best was the jumping spider in Tournament 11. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. Well, anyway, he's on the hanging orbs now. Going at a pretty steady pace. Alright, now his Conveyor ascent. Can he handle it? No, he can't. Couldn't quite make it. He managed to get back to Conveyor, can try it again, but he still couldn't make it. That's just unlucky. Now we're on to the interesting man, who is making his fourth appearance. And I still don't know what makes him interesting. Huh. Well, what's interesting here is the fact that he's going pretty slow on the dome pillar. And I know he's trying to be careful, but... Ooh. It looks like he's lagging a bit, which may be the cause for his speed, but... At the same time, it's not really hurting him in any way. The only thing that's really hurting at this point is his speed, but... Even then, I'm pretty sure he still wanted to go at a steady pace, because... You know, he doesn't want to make a mistake. He's going to want to pick up the pace, but then again, he's not really... letting the lag slow him down. Like, he doesn't care if he's lagging, he's going for it. But he's past the Conveyor set. Now he'll take on the jumping spar, but he's really running out of time now. He's really going to have to hustle now. Oh boy, this is not looking good for him. He's preparing the jumping spar, but taking too long, but he's up it. He's on the walk section now. He's gone farther today compared to today. And he's going to take on the new bungee bridge. There. Oh my goodness. What was that? Let's look at that again. Oh my goodness. He managed to slow down a bit on Conveyor descent and take his time preparing the jump for the jumping spider. And though he made it, then he went to the bungee bridge. He immediately went for it and looked like he was going to go for the second bungee cord, but somehow he slightly overshot it and failed. Well, that was definitely interesting. Maybe that's why he's an interesting man. Well, anyway, we've had 30 people run so far, and there's just 5 left to go. We haven't seen anyone clear, but maybe we'll see someone clear stage 1 today. I mean, there are 5 people left to go, so it's possible. One of the final 5 for today's episode is Andrews is the Ninja, formerly known as Andrews is the Man, formerly known as Andrew Stacy. Changing his name for each tournament. I guess it's going to be a thing from now on. Anyway. And he's past the dome pillar very nicely. Now he's going to take on the rolling boulder. How we do here? Rolling nicely. Up. Oh!
Disqualified!
No, that wasn't good. He touched the stopper. Oh, he touched the stopper and he's qualified. Oh, and he fails hanging orbs anyway. Failed third orb. Let's look at the replay there. He was like going for this bound. He landed on the boulder, but then you see there he touched the stopper to try to help stop it and help. I mean, I guess he realized to try to get back onto the boulder, but the fact that he still touched the stopper in the first place means it was qualified. Moving on is Fluffy Tails 2011. Fluffy Tails 2011 is one of the longest running competitors and regulars of this course. He's making his 11th appearance. His debut was all but in the second tournament, where he could have become a veteran on this course had he not made one slip on the final obstacle. Since then, he's been going at least one step backwards, failing from the Great Wall in Tournament 3 to start on various other obstacles in the tournaments afterwards, like the spinning bridge and the broken windmill. I actually need to think for a second there. But he's never let up. He's always been coming back for more, hoping to improve or at least have fun on this course. And I'm pretty sure he's wanting to do that today, even though this is very special for him because he has the honor of becoming the 1,000th competitor on this course. Yeah, you're not here. He is, because of his, coming back and the fact of all he's done to help improve the show and what it's become today, he has the honor of becoming the 1,000th competitor / 1,000th runner on this course. It's a great honor, and he's going to take it and hopefully make it count. But he's past the dome pillar. Last 2 appearances, he's failed the first obstacle. Technically the second time. Oh no! Oh. Couldn't hang on the rolling boulder and he's out. It's a good try, Fluffy, but you still became the 1,000th competitor and no one can take that away from you. Alright, next up is Weapon Matt. Making his second appearance. He made his debut in the last tournament under the name P. Flugie17. Now he's coming here by the name we don't recognize him as. Oh! He undershot the dismount. He's touched the water and he's out. Undone by the dome pillar again. But he did get a little bit farther than he did in his debut last time. Oh, he fails rolling boulder anyway. Bad luck. From one Halo Ninja veteran to another, next up is Sakeshi. Sakeshi is a Halo Ninja veteran, mainly seen on Ninja Warrior of Halo. He's been competing on that show for a long time, and now he's here taking on the Ninja Warrior of Roblox course for the first time. He's been on Ninja Warrior of Halo for, like I said, the longest time. Doing moderately well. Even managed to make it to the second stage in its 11th tournament. Now for some of us, this isn't the first time we've seen Sakeshi take on a Roblox Ninja Warrior course. He competed a few times on Fluffy's old Roblox Ninja Warrior before it ended. All video evidence is gone, sadly, so I can't prove this, but back when it was a thing in early 2013, even earlier than mine, he took on the course but never got past the first stage. At least I think so. Sorry about that. I brought that up. But now let's see how he'll do on my course. Here he is, Sakeshi. Veteran on Ninja Warrior of Halo. Let's see if we become a veteran Ninja Warrior of Roblox. Wanted to get in the show in the last tournament, but, couldn't quite make it. But now here he is this time. He's past the dome pillar very nicely. Can he handle the rolling boulder? Very nicely. Oh, couldn't hang on. Oh, it was a good try. Let's look at that again. It looked like, as he was losing control, he wanted to dismount the boulder early by getting the jump off too early and getting an extra push. But it was a little too late when he attempted the jump and ended in the muddy water. Time for the Ninja Killer. No voiceover this time around. And it's definitely not the dome pillar. Okay, it is. I mean, you pretty much saw it coming. Even though we've seen more people clear it this time around, it still took out 16 competitors, which is more than the other obstacles today. And that's our Ninja Killer. Alright, the final runner of today is Ninjas for the Win 64, making his 5th appearance. I'm pretty sure it's his 5th appearance because I'm still not certain if he first competed on this course under the username Rotting Chris. Whether he did or didn't, he'd never gotten past the first obstacle until today. Yeah, even if his debut was on the last tournament and he never was Rotting Chris, he had never gotten past the first obstacle until today's episode. But in any case, he has passed it this time, and look how fast he's going. I think he's good. I don't know if he's been... Okay, it's always been true. Ooh, my goodness, went straight for the 3rd chord. Skimming bungees, that's okay. He's already up to the warp wall. He hasn't even has half his time yet. Okay, now he has, but now he's up to the warp wall. He knew it. Ooh, just barely beat the wall on the first try. He's gonna take on Flying Shoot. Catches it nicely. Yes. Caught the net. He's gonna take on the vine climb.
Seconds.
Less than 30 seconds. He's up to the second vine, and he's climbing. And keeps it up. Looks like he's gonna do it. And he does! He clears stage 1 with
Stage 1 complete.
just under 19 seconds left. And he's gonna celebrate by hugging a pole. PG-13 here. Well, let's look at the replay. He blazed through the first obstacle, and once he did that, he was happy and blazed through the rest of the obstacles. Another case where he become a competitor from failing the first obstacle to clearing the first stage. Hopefully we'll see how he... hopefully we'll see that carry on to the second stage, but right now, he's become the first competitor of the tournament to clear the first stage, and did it in flying colors, and plenty of time left. Well done, dude. We look forward to seeing you in the second stage. Yeah, go ahead and do your celebration. Alright, that puts an end to today's episode. We've seen a record 35 competitors take on the course so far, and we've only seen one competitor out of 35 clear. Ninjas for the Win 64. Alright, that's 35 down, we still got 65 left to go. Yeah, we've had the most number of runs in a single episode, and it ain't stopping, because next time we'll see 30 more competitors take on Stage 1. They include more newcomers, regulars, and the start of the many veterans on this course. One of these veterans is actually making a return after a 3-term hiatus. You want to know who it is? Well, you'll have to stay tuned for next time. And we'll see how these 30 do and see if any can join Ninjas for the Win 64 in the next episode. I'll catch y'all then. Till then, ciao, peoples.
Disconnected.